Hello, welcome to ETManufacturing. Today I am at Imtex and I am at the booth of Sandvik Coromant. So I have with me Mr. Sunil Joshi, who is the president of Sandvik Coromant India. Sunil, welcome to ETManufacturing.
Thank you
It's a
so
pleasure
much.
to meet
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
So Sunil would like to know, Sandvik has been into the cutting tool business since long, and since they are also known for a good history in India. So how do you take us through the journey of the Sandvik Coromant in India, and what kind of products you are really concentrating on for the Indian market?
Great. Great question, and thanks for asking this question. So, if you look into the history of Sandvik Coromant has been in India since 1960, and we go a long way. So, since 1960, we have evolved quite a lot. There is continuous investments happening in India, wherein Sandvik is investing quite a lot, not only in people technology but also in the footprint as well. So we have a bigger manufacturing setup when it comes to number of inserts. So in Pune, in India, we have the second biggest insert manufacturing facility currently. At the same time, I would say we are growing. We have been growing consistently for the past 5 years, and we have been also gaining the market share with our new products which have been launched. And at the same time, of course, as we know that Sandvik Coromant does invest quite a lot in R&D, and we come up with 2,500 new products. So that has really helped us to really target the premium part of the industry. And at the same time, we have been able to also work on the productivity benefits to the customers, and we are the number one value provider as well.
That's great. That's great. I would also like to know, since technology is changing the every facet of manufacturing, so a lot of digitalization is coming in, a lot of new materials are coming in. So how are you like complying with this kind of technology trends in your manufacturing processes and overall in the cutting tool segment?
Yes, yes, very interesting this journey. So what we do have the new Sandvik Coromant brand promise, which is called as manufacturing wellness, and it is about a set of healthy habits that we would like each and every manufacturer to really embrace and work with. So there are 8 healthy habits that we are talking about. The first one is taking a holistic perspective. And when we talk about taking a holistic perspective, it is not only being present with them in the machining, but being available in the entire manufacturing value chain. At the same time, when we talk about, I would say, digitalization, it's also about eliminating waste and also, I would say, data-driven business. So how are we able to really capture data points and help them to convert that information into intelligence and support them with their journey? So today, all our application specialists are equipped with CAM, and they also, I would say, work with customers very closely to really support them not only on the cutting speeds, but also looking in the entire process value chain and then delivering productivity accordingly. So that is how digitalization is catching up in a very big way, and we are also into it. It's also a part of our strategic initiative, and we are also, I would say, upskilling our own resources to be able to really take care of the digitalization which is happening.
So it's not the like off the shelf product selling. It's more
No,
of a partnership with the customers and being with them as long they are using your products,
and
right?
at the same time, we do have off-the-shelf products. Some of them are there. There are softwares. There are also data points. However, it remains what you can say. It has to be customized to their own needs. What do they really need? Where do they need it? And then actually applying it to their particular needs.
Okay. Okay. And which are the industry segments which you find that has the maximum potential for your business
Yeah. So if you
in
look
India
in,
as well as globally?
yes, yes. So if you look into, so first, if we talk about globally, still globally, I would say the biggest potential lies in automotive. However, globally, we are seeing a different trend with e-mobility, and most of that business is converting into aluminum. So we are also strengthening our offer. Rather, we have a very strong offer in automotive aluminum as well. Then talking about India, still the biggest potential or the biggest industry that we have is automotive, and there we do not see any trend as of now still with e-mobility, except for two-wheelers, which is transitioning in a very big way. But if you look into the future, the biggest growth is going to happen in aerospace.
Aerospace.
Yes, followed by general engineering, which is related to infrastructure projects. Then we have railways, defense, oil and gas, which are the fastest growing segments currently, and also they have a big promise for the future as well.
Okay. That you're talking about Indian market or
I'm
global?
talking about Indian market.
Indian market.
Yes.
That's great. That's great. So slowly, I think industry is coming out of the traditional automotive segment, which they are
Correct.
mainly focusing on.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
And absolutely, the needs are also totally different from
Yes,
aerospace
correct.
segment perspective, because they are, I would say, machining more and more exotic material, and we have new technologies in place to be able to cater to those needs of positive cutting data and I would say getting better tool life on materials like zircon, titanium, and
Okay.
other
So
materials.
overall, like you mentioned about the aluminum and titanium. So overall, globally, what kind of trends are surfacing in the cutting tool manufacturing? Because I'm sure the requirements are changing.
Yes.
Like you mentioned about the EV, you mentioned about the aluminum. So what are the new trends coming in the global market?
Yeah. One biggest trend which we see is happening is sustainability. And what we mean by sustainability is that more and more manufacturers would like to, I would say, save on the carbon footprint. And we, with our latest cutting tools, we also are, I would say, having something which is called as a sustainability analyzer tool, with which, by implementing our new technology, customers can get to know that how much is the energy saving on their machine, and based on that, with that energy saving, how much does it translate into carbon footprint reduction.
That's interesting.
And then with that also, when we are talking about industry segments, automotive is flattish, or rather it is on negative trend. In globally also, I would say aerospace is picking up in a very big way. You take markets like France, you take markets like USA. That is where also the aerospace industry is growing pretty rapidly. And then the second biggest industry, which is also growing globally, is defense and space. This is how the trend is driving the growth globally.
How much does Sandvik Coromant India contribute to their global business?
So Sandvik Coromant is not a published number that we know, but certainly Sandvik India operations contributes close to 10% of the total revenues.
And overall, if you see, the trend is towards, like you mentioned, sustainability and then energy saving.
Yes.
So, from the customer point of view, like if you are talking about sustainability and the new materials, so how do you really make sure that the customer requirements are in line with your production processes or your production strategies?
Yes. So in sustainability, we have signed up to the science-based targets initiatives, wherein we have committed certain targets for carbon footprint reduction. At the same time, what is in it for our customers? And what are the tangible benefits? One is what I talked about was the sustainability analyzer report. The second thing with what we are doing is that today, 45 to 50% of my new carbide inserts are made from recycled carbide. We have a recycling plant in Chiplun, wherein we are buying carbide inserts, drills, end mills of any make, and we recycle it in Chiplun. It is reprocessed, it is sent back to Sweden. From there, the tungsten metal is extracted, and that's how we are actually using it. And then our target is by 2030, 100% of our new carbide inserts should be made from recycled
Wow,
carbide.
that's great. Okay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Thank you.